What's up and welcome back, everybody. It's 80 degrees here in Wisconsin today. The camera's so fogged up. There we go. Now we can actually see. Hot, humid, and finally getting around to putting together the first flight paramotor video. Thank you to everybody that sent it in. And we got videos together, and I'm pumped because it's going to showcase a lot of different first flights from people around the country. I've seen probably about 20, 30 different first flights, and every single time it's just absolutely incredible and exciting to see people lift off the ground. Anyway, thanks again for sending it in to the people. We'll definitely keep doing these compilation videos. They're fun to put together. Let's get right into it. Check out people's first flights. Here we go. Alright, we have this first flight video sent in here by Chris Searley, and it looks like he's going to be on a trike taking off out of a parking lot. Let's take a look here. Good, he's got a little audience. Looks like the windsock, everything's laid out good. First flight, gets on it hard. That's the way to go. Get the glider up, control it. Well, this is a great first flight. Beautiful. Beautiful first flight on a trike. Nice. Well, that looks pretty darn good. Got some hangers coming up here. But a very smooth takeoff, and the key there was get on the throttle to get the glider up. And it looks like we got a little more as it zoomed in. It's taking off at an airport. Had to clear over some obstacles there, so good to get off the ground. Excellent. Nice first flight. Everything looked pretty safe. Good one. That's a good first flight right there. Alright, next up we got Mike Still, who bought my quad from me a couple years ago. Let's hear from him. He's got an interesting one.
Hi everybody, my name's Mike Still. A couple years ago I trained for foot launch for about 3 days. Got some health problems, so I had to give up the foot launch. Sold it. Bought a quad about a year later off a character named Marc. Amenson. You guys might have heard of him. Did my first launch without any training. Bad idea. That did not go well, as you'll see in the pictures.
Alright, here's Mike taking off first flight. Looks good. Yup, stay on that throttle. He let off a little bit. Okay, close call. That was good. Oh boy. Oh jeez. Yikes.
I was hooked, got everything all fixed up, and I love it. Recommend it to anybody that wants to do it, but be properly trained, be careful, be safe. Thanks.
Well, that's a cute dog, and good advice from Mike. Stay on the throttle, get some training. Glad you're okay, Mike, and you're still flying. So I also launched a quad I bought, the one that I sold to Mike, actually, and this is the first time launching a quad. I bought it, put it together, didn't train on a quad, but this is the first flight. It's an Air Max 220 on the LowBoy 2 quad, all the bells and whistles, flying an edge glider, and probably could have got on it a little bit more, but it went pretty sweet. This is out at the airfield. I missed that quad. That thing was sweet. First time trying it, got off the ground, and had a pretty exciting first flight. Was impressed by how awesome quads are. So my brother Chad was out there to help me, and here I come in for the first quad landing ever. And I didn't realize when I was flying that I forgot to buckle the seatbelt. So
might want to turn a little bit to the east there.
That's my brother Chad. Here's the first quad landing ever, and quads are awesome. I definitely want to get another quad. Super easy.
Yeah, buddy.
That was it. That was the first quad flight ever. Took off easy and came back in, was super excited. Definitely makes me want to get another quad. And now Mike has it. Next up we have Phillip Anthony. This was technically my first flight on my own, without anyone else guiding me or being in the air with me, helping me with things. Okay, let's check it out here on YouTube. Well, start from the beginning. I must have watched it before. Oh, man, you got a drone out there. Beautiful. We have some volume? Oh, it's a drone shot. No volume. All right, killer shot here in the intro. Let's get all set up. Looks like from what we can see here, you got a nice spot to take off of. Start back. Oh, yeah, a lot of room. You can see the breeze here with the windsock. All right, getting set up. Hooked in on your own. Looks like you got your camera, a whole bunch of goodies all hooked in here. Getting ready. Stuff sack back here. The glider looks like maybe you could bring the trailing edge in a straight line. There's a real good technique for forward launches. Maybe I'll make a video about it, but it's very, very helpful. But other than that, all the cells are open. Everything looks ready to fly. A little bit of a neighborhood here. Nice short grass. Okay, here we go. Getting centered on the wing. Good. Make sure the A's are on top. Hands out. Good, right there. Looking ready to go. Take a couple steps back. Probably a no-win. That's a lot of steps back. Here we go. Boom! Wing is up. Excellent inflation. Everything is good. You can feel it above. Do a little left wingtip check. Throttle, throttle. Oh, that drone video is great. Nice, smooth, beautiful takeoff. Wow, I wish we all had friends that were drone pilots. Oh yeah, you got a smaller area there. Already up, cleared away. Good, you can tell by the little bit of twist to the left there. Just getting on the throttle. Good. Is that another drone? Or a bird? Might be either. Beautiful area. Good. Definitely not flying over houses. There you go, even though it's a small airfield. Good job. First flight on your own. Everything looks smooth sailing. And killer footage. What a great way to remember it. And taking off out of not a huge area. Definitely looks like you're behind a Walmart or a Lowe's or something like that. Looking good here. Do we come in for a landing at the end? Let's see. Oh, he already came in. Let's get this. Coming in. Little oscillation there. Not too bad. Good. And... Oh. Right here. Clear the ditch. Oh, sort of cleared the ditch. Nice one, man. Good. Looks like he hit in a little bit of soft area, which is always nice on the first flight. And there's people over here watching like, what are they playing, cricket? Where is this? They're watching here going, what in the heck? Oh, man, there's drones everywhere. Look at this. You're like the movie star. Awesome first flight. That was a good one. Very entertaining. Good footage, and congratulations. Nice job, Phillip. Moving right along to John Hansconnect. Good. Let's go to John. It's first video. Here we go.
Coming up fine.
Coming up
Full
good.
power, full power.
He's right into the sky on a Mac Para.
Full power.
Jeez Louise, holy moly.
Full power, climb.
That guy wanted him flying quickly.
Hands up.
Holy mackerel, let's look at that again. Must have had a little breeze.
Coming up fine.
Wing is good.
Full power.
Full power, right off the bat. Oh, almost sat down. Holy moly.
Full power. Climb.
I love that. That sounds hilarious. Full power.
Power off so that we can get you on the radio.
I like the instructor's accent. Here we go.
Judgment. Come on down. Use the power. Yep. Yeah,
Use the power. Use the power.
Hold it right there.
Nice. Good flyby. Let's zip to the end of this one and see what happens here. Well, he's already on the ground. All right, here we go. Power is off. This looks like a fun little place. Great airfield. Little bit of oscillation. Little bit. That happens a lot on people's first flights. Ooh, flare picked up and dropped down a little bit. Looked like a little stop and the wing surged forward overhead. But overall, everything looked really good. Looks like a safe touchdown. Nice first flight. Let's get up there and see what happened.
Hey, what you doing?
He already has the engine off.
Hey, what you doing?
Very good job. Very
He's
good
all
job.
pumped
Yeah.
up already.
How do you
Helmet
feel?
off,
You feel good?
ready for a
Got
beer.
on the camera, you know. I know it's very overwhelming, you know.
Yeah, I don't like sliding.
Yeah,
Oh well.
you'll get better, but you did fantastic job for the first
A
time.
little bit of a belly flop, it looks like.
Yeah, so we'll stop it here.
Nice. That was awesome. Good first flight. John's hands connects. All right, next up. Okay, next up we have Ashley Umber. My first flight. Smiley face. All right, here we go. Kick this one off with sound in full screen. Whoa, hold on. Let's restart Ashley. Ashley's in Ohio, so you can tell by the landscape. Kind of Ohio, farms and flat land. Wing came up. Hold on, let's see this again. Boom. Ashley's got the wing up. Other people we got watching around here. Wing's good. Coming to her right, coming at the camera. Smooth, good posture, look up. Throttle. She's ready to go, running hard. And wapoom! She's into the air. And shooting up like a skyrocket missile. Off the ground. Beautiful. Let's watch that one again. It was a quick video. Good. Wing comes up to her right. What does she do? Gets underneath it. After she's got control and a little speed, get underneath it. Head up. Good posture. Little left brake. Bring it underneath. That looks like one of those 135s with the exhaust up by your head. Oh, straight up in the air. Nice flight. Looks like a real good one. No landing here, but the first takeoff looked awesome. Congratulations, Ashley, and thanks for sending it in. We have Whitney Horkey, my first flight footage. Let's head over to it. Hold on a second. Where do we got here? Well, we got flying in the air.
Very nice.
Very nice. There he goes.
Those surges just by putting a little brake pressure on. That's not going to harm nothing.
No harm, no foul. What's going on here? Do we have the first takeoff? We have the first landing.
Kill the throttle.
Kill the throttle. Kill the engine.
Listen to me.
Let off the throttle.
Okay. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. Start your flare. Start your flare. Start your flare. Start your flare. Stand up. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Nicely done. Wow. Excellent. First landing. Everything looked smooth.
Listen to me. Okay.
Good.
Not yet.
Hey.
Not yet.
Nice. Thanks for sharing, Whitney. Good first flight. Peta said, awesome, Whitney. Wow, it was a great job. Must have been quite the rush. Bink. We like that. Next one.
How's it going, everyone? My name's Brandon Rucci, and I learned to fly back in July of 2019 through Nipke Paragliding. They're based out of Bristol, Wisconsin at Winfield Airport. For any of you guys in the southern Wisconsin area or northern Illinois area, they're out there if you guys haven't heard of them. I'm sure you have. But yeah, let me tell you a little bit about my first flight. So I just remember the second I left the ground, I was looking down at my feet and I'm thinking there's only two ways this could really end. One, the first way would be me landing safely, and the second way, which was kind of more of in my head bothering me, was I could just drop right out of the sky. Luckily I landed safely, but that's a little bit about my mind process that was going, or my thought process going through when I was getting up in the air. But thank you, Marc, for doing this. I really appreciate it. See you guys later.
What's up, guys? David Wolf here. Let's see, my first paramotor flight.
Bring you in. Let it bring you in. Wait for it. Wait for it.
It was definitely not what I dreamed it was going to be.
Okay. Start to flare it slowly, slowly, slowly.
If you look at just the landing, it pretty much represented the entire flight.
Slowly pull them down. Pull them down.
All right, Dave.
As you can see, my instructor wasn't so thrilled with it either.
And lift the hand. Wrong hand. You gotta look up at it to see which way it's going. You're all over the place.
Yeah. After I walked away from the landing, I thought,
what if this is as good as it gets?
I've been told it's a wonder I didn't quit paramotoring after that. But thank goodness I stayed in it. I love flying, and you will too. And maybe one day with a little extra hard work, you'll be as good as Marc Amenson.
Oh, crap, I fell down. A turtle. I got my first turtle. I'm stuck.
Okay, next up we have Rich Robles, who sent this video in, trained down in Fowler, Illinois. Good, beautiful reverse inflation, control glider, keeping the glider on a Mac Barrett Charger. Excellent hand position, makes the turn. Good. For a first flight, excellent, safe, off the ground, into the sky. Shooting up like a rocket. Beautiful. Nice, and he sent in 2 parts to it, so maybe the second part is maybe it's the same video. I think it's the same video. I thought it was the landing. Rich, that looked like an amazing first flight. Congratulations on that one. Good to go. Next up, Christopher Cruz. My first paramotor flight. Good. Only 58 seconds. This looks like it's going to be... Oh, good. Oh, I recognize this area. That's Eric DeForest School down at Valkyria Airport. Look at this. Beautiful inflation. Forward launch. On the throttle. Sounds like an air conception. Good control. Good control. Beautiful. Looks like a nice evening flight. Good throttle. Get on the throttle. Get on the throttle. Run, 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 run. There's Eric. Hey, what's going on, Eric? Oh, beautiful flight. Lifting off. Gorgeous. Such a beautiful place to fly. And, oh, Kyle Mooney. Look at this. Look at everybody. There it is. Got your pin for your first flight. Nice job. Excellent first flight there. Christopher Cruz looked like a good one. All right, on to the next. All right, next up we have Manny Flites. We'll go Manny Flites. Checking this one out here. Let's go full screen. All right. Looks like a busy airfield here at an airport. Beautiful area. Instructor out front. Hands out to the side. There we go. Manny's first flight. Good. Wing comes up in a forward, pulls him off to the side, gets underneath the center of the wing. Excellent. Instructor saying, run, run, run this way. Get on that throttle, Manny. Keep pushing it. Good. We're ready to go. Uh-oh, getting close to the cameraman. Run it, Manny. Get on that throttle. Get on that throttle. Up, up, and away. Oh, shoot. Whoa! That was a close call. Always remember on your first flight, keep them legs down, keep your landing gear down there, and run until you're flying. Nice! Congratulations, Manny, on your first flight. Looks like you got people to fly with at your airfield there. Beautiful. We gonna catch a landing too? I don't think so. Anyway, good one, Manny. Thanks a lot for sending it in. All right, here we go. Next up, we have Sean Giffen. Here's mine. It is so special to me. I'm a 4'11" female, not in great shape, but determined to fly. My husband is the videographer, and our best friend is the energetic cheerleader. We all three had our first flights that day. Well, that's a special day. Heck yeah. Okay, right underway. Beautiful. Doing a reverse. Good. Good control of the glider. Again, beautiful airfield. No volume here. Do I have no volume? Oh, I had it turned off. Jeez. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Looks like we got the turn. Good. Look at the excitement. The excitement.
You got it. You got it. You got it. You got it. Run! You got it.
Oh, man. First flight excitement. She's still kicking her legs. That's what they say. Just in case, keep kicking your legs. Oh, that on the ground watching people do their first flights is the coolest. Congratulations. This looks like a beautiful first flight. Good. Once again, a whole full video. Flying around. You can hear the instructor on the radio. Good. Now let's check out the landing. First flights. These are always so exciting, and that's what I wanted the whole video to be about. I got to see more first flights this weekend, and every single one is always super cool. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Awesome. Beautiful first flight. Oh man, the excitement. That is so much fun. And a lot of times students on the first flight, they're happy to touch down. The wing can go off to the side. No damage done. Everybody looks safe there. Good first flight. You know, the first one, you don't think about touching down and running. You just think about getting back on the ground safely. So, excellent. Thank you for sharing. And another good first flight. Let's go to the next one. All right, next up we have Ken Hall here on his first flight. And start from the beginning here. Looks like he's on a quad, probably a Black Hawk from the looks of it. No sound. And probably the core wing. Good, glider up, in control. Roll onto the throttle. That quad is super stable. That looks like the old LowBoy too. He's already lifting off. Plenty of power, can't exactly tell. But, yeah, he's off the ground, getting bounced around a little bit. That first flight, you want to just be nice and smooth. Looks like a glassy, smooth evening. Everything looks really good. And he's off the ground here. Looks like we got a 4-minute video. We'll kind of skip to the end and check out the landing. Ken Hall here, flying a quad, and I think a Velocity core wing. Let's see him come in with his quad on the first landing. Once again, I don't hear any sound or anything, so we're just going to... Ooh, look at that. Beautiful. Good. Touches down. Good. Beautiful. Let's see where the wing goes. Perfect. Comes to a stop. Wing looks like it's going back. Awesome. Ken Hall, first flight on a quad. Looked pretty sweet to me. All right, who do we have next? Brian Myers. Let's check out Brian Myers' first flight video. Of course, with sound. Oh, let's start again. Here we go. Wing is up. Good. Came up perfectly. You popped that thing right off the ground. Where are you flying off of a golf course? Oh, this is beautiful. This looks like down at Field of Dreams with the train tracks right there. Beautiful first flight. That was perfect. We got to check that out again. That was absolutely incredible. Nice, easy takeoff. You got a crew of people watching here. Wing is up. What do we got there? Does that say Dudek? Good, beautiful. Perfect first flight. Nice first launch. Doesn't get much easier than that. Good training, beautiful field, great conditions. That's how you start your flying right there. First flight, nice flight, Brian Myers. Congratulations.
Hey guys, it's Andrew Lund here. I'm actually driving out to go flying as we speak. My first flight was supervised by Marc Amenson himself. And I have to give him a big shout out because I taught myself how to kite. I kind of did that self-training thing in the beginning. I watched a lot of YouTube videos. But in the interest of safety, I wanted to have someone with a little bit of knowledge there to oversee my first flight. And he was super accommodating. We met up at an airfield north of Green Bay. And he just made me feel real comfortable and made sure it went okay. My very first flight was kind of a doozy. I ran it through my head. All the steps, you know, that you got to take. And what's the number one thing they tell you not to do? Don't jump in your seat too early. And I was bound and determined not to jump into my seat too early, but guess what happened on my first takeoff? It just seemed like I wasn't ever going to get in the air, and I don't know, I thought maybe if I lift my legs up or something, it would help the glider out, but it doesn't work like that. So I went for a nice butt drag, got dragged about 10, 15 feet, and then somehow by the grace of God, I managed to take off. So that was my first flight.
All right, next up we have Andrew Finnegan, and he's got a Parajet Maverick with a Moster 185 and a large Mojo power here. All right, let's check it out here. Good, beautiful area. Long video, must be the entire first flight. Let's get right to the takeoff here. Looks like he's ready to go. Good, winds look great. Instructor out in front with the radio. Looking good. Getting ready. Good hand position here. Looks like a nice day. Got shorts on, got the helmet on. All right, let's check it out.
Okay, very good. Winds are beautiful.
Jump forward a little bit. A little bit longer grass, but nice airfield here. Wide open. Okay, here we go.
Keep coming. This way. Go to place and hold the legs. Keep it coming. Keep coming. Keep coming. Run. 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 Stand up. Runner. Faster. Power. Power.
Beautiful. Nice, easy takeoff. Congratulations, Andrew. That was a good first flight. If we go back here, the important things on a first flight, bring that glider up. Get it overhead before releasing the A's, and then power and posture upright. You did an excellent job. Excellent instruction going on there. Beautiful area to fly. Nice, successful first flight. Let's skip her to the end and check out the landing too. Good, excellent takeoff. Here we go. 1 foot in front of the other, 1 foot back. Nice, first landing and turn. Excellent. Congratulations, look at that. Bringing the glider down right in place like a pro. Good work. Always in exciting times. Nice first flight, Andrew. Right down the list, we have Paramotor with a YouTube video called Loosen Up. Loosen Up. Here we go. Let's start from the beginning. Dudek, Hadron, 20. Whoa, whoa. Am I on some type of psychedelic substance or something? Or is this guy made out of, like, gum? What in the 90s music montage video is going on here? I don't know what it is. I think I need to lay down and drink some milk. What in the world is going on here? Look at this! What the hell is going on here? Oh, all right, next video, everybody's got to put this filter on their video. Oh, shoot. Well, yeah, barely overused the effects here, but I'm nauseous already, and it looks like you're having a little bit of turbulence up there. Oh my gosh. Is the whole video like this? I feel like I need to listen to some Pink Floyd. Okay, whoa. I think we're caught in a gust front here. I can't stop laughing. What the hell is going on? Oh my gosh. Da, 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 da. Okay, let's just get to the end of this one here before I lose my lunch. Oh my gosh. And coming into land, everything looks really good and under control. Solid touchdown. Whoa, Gumby for his first landing. Oh, that might be my favorite video so far. Loosen Up is the name of that video, and I don't have any idea what's going on. Paramotor, sure. Yeah, that's a first flight. Good enough. All right, let's go right to the next one. Mike Mixer says, the cameras were too big to carry back when I soloed. John Black. Hey, my friend John Black from down in Florida. Let's check out his first flight. Does it work? Book of Coming Forth by Day in hieroglyphics. I don't know what this is. I feel it. Book of the Dead. Okay. Crepes. Moving right on to the next one. To Marc Ryder. Paramotor flight number 1. Alright. This one's 9 minutes long. Let's see what we have here. Hey, if you haven't subscribed to Marc Ryder yet, he's got 228. He could use your subscriptions. And his name is spelled M-A-R-C. Just like all the cool guys. Alright, here we go. Boom, I'm taking it. The wing is up overhead on the throttle. This is the helmet cam, obviously. Good, we're running. We're on the throttle. Look up, look up. Bingo. This looks like we're back at Field of Dreams here with the train tracks on the end of the field. Clearing the train tracks on a beautiful evening. Looks like a nice evening flight. And looks like we got the whole flight here. Oh man, you're up a few hundred feet already. The flat, beautiful lands of Illinois and whatever the town, state next to it. Hey, yeah, there's Matt. Let's catch this landing here. We get the landing. Good, coming in. This down here looks like the whole setup with the hangar down here, triangular shaped field. All right, let's see. We got a nice, calm, couple wings laid out there. People ready to go. Here we go for the first landing. Thanks again for sending in the videos, everybody. This is definitely educational for some, entertaining definitely for all. Good. All right, here we go. Good. Flare. Touchdown. Beautiful. Excellent touchdown. The excitement of a first flight. Wonderful. Excellent first flight, Mark. Good job. Thanks for sending it in. Let's just keep this going right along here. We have Alfred Garaffa. Second flight. Didn't film the first, but they were both on the same day. So first day flying counts, right? Here we go. Second flight edited. Let's go full screen. And this was this year, not that long ago. Good. Where are we at? Can we tell by the location? I don't know exactly where this is. Beautiful airfield, though. Wing is up. It's always nice when you can launch and you can see your shadow when you're going to take off. You can really tell which direction that your wing is going. Good informational bit. Beautiful, wide open field. Looks like a perfect day. Got some like atmosphere going. What is this music? Nice. Love it. Looking good. Let's skip to the end for the landing here. Boom. Right here. So far, everything looks like a nice smooth takeoff. Beautiful field. Looks like you got a few flying partners already, too. That's awesome. Some spectators nice and slow. Coming in right into the wind. Good windsock setup. Good. Flare picked you up a little bit. And touchdown. Beautiful. Nice first flight, Al. Was it Al? You can call me Alfred Garaffa. Good. Let's just keep this right going. First flight, Fowler, Illinois. Okay. And now next up we have Eric Antonich. Eric Antonich. Let's check this one out.
Attempt number 4.
Attempt number 4. Okay. Hey, that takes a couple times once in a while. Good. Beautiful airfield set up here. This looks like, if I had to guess, a Velocity Core wing. Let's take a look.
I have a good feeling about this one.
Yeah, looks like a core. Good. Wing is up. Nicely done. Take a peek at the wing. Throttle, hands to the side. Your hands are out a little bit. Bring them in. On the throttle. Good. Stay running, of course. Yeah. Good job. Nice flight. Perfect. That Velocity Core, I trained a lot of students on the Velocity Core, and it's a great wing for students to be able to take off of. He's up there, up and away.
I think it's Rick.
Maybe Rick. Well, that was a good first flight. Velocity Core. It's at his 4th try. Hey, if you don't get it on the first try, don't give up. It's just practice the first couple times with the engine running. So Scott Rouse. Winds picked up to about 15 to 20 miles an hour after takeoff on my first flight. So glad I had my instructor in my ear guiding me down. Absolutely, if you're considering not getting instruction, I think it's kind of a foolish idea for your first flights. Much safer. Is this Matt Minyard? Who is this guy over here? No, probably not. My bad. It definitely looks breezy. Look at this. Looks like they're in a dry riverbed. We didn't get the takeoff, but we're getting the landing here. Just para-parked. At least the breeze is smooth. Good. In this situation, you got to touchdown and turn. There's a lot of back of the head here. Good. Some random people squatting over there in the side. Good. Touchdown. Touchdown. Still got the propeller spinning. Looks like a scout. Oh, there's a child coming nearby running in the river. Oh my gosh. No children were hurt in the filming of this. And he didn't even go down. Depower the glider. Good. You don't want to break that carbon fiber Scout on your first flight. Nice. Definitely the wind picked up. You got to look at your extended forecast on your first flights. But hey, managed to make this one work out very well. And Scott, good. Nice first flight. Everything looked like it worked out. No lines were hit. Perfect. Right on. All right, let's go. Look at this. Oh, we got Joe Elvison next up. Joe's first takeoff. Let's hit right to it. I like it already. Looks like a perfect evening. Good. Wing is up. Stay moving forward. hands in good position. This looks good. Maybe a little right brake. Perfect guy, right brake. Straighten you out. Beautiful. Beautiful. It doesn't get any better than that. Keep those legs out. Stay running. Stay running is the important part. Look at this airfield. Where are you guys flying? It looks like Nebraska or something. It's beautiful. Wonderful first takeoff. Little flying around. Good job. Joe. Joe always got 13 subscribers. If you're not checking out any videos, get over to Joe's page and subscribe to Joe and whoever this is. Okay, next up, let's go back. Bob says, I wish I could share my first flight, but I'm so effing I'm looking up the ground by myself. Ah, weird. All right, Remy Flores. 10 mutual friends, including Chad Bastian and Eric Chat. Okay, let's check it out. First flight from Eric. Oh, Remy. Remy's first PPG flight. Here we go. Full screen in it. Beautiful. Wing is up. Good. Wing is up.
Stand up against it. More power. Stand up against it. There you go. More power. Stand up straight. Stand up straight. Lean into it. There you go.
Full throttle.
Very nice. Tiny corrections. Tiny corrections. Okay, Phillip. You're still bending over a little bit.
I liked everything that instructor said, but I think he had it. I think he would have had it there. Yeah. Everything looks good. Stand up, good posture, more power, lean back. All right, let's check out the first one. Oh, we jumped a little far ahead. Clear to launch. Good, stay under it, stay running, stay running, stay running. Full throttle, full throttle. Oh, good. Good 6-7 mile an hour breeze. First flight, you want to get into the air before you worry about getting into the seat. I find also there's a lot of talk from instructors on the first flight, but I asked the students the other day what they thought, and they said good amount of communication. So clear communication, and you should talk about it on the ground before you're in the air, how you're going to communicate. You have a lot going on. To hear all those words and all the different things going on is a lot to process. At this point, probably better to just relax and get into the seat. Good. Let's see what happens here. Oh, now you're into the seat. Good.
There you go. You might pull this off with an S turn. Then turn back toward me.
It's a lot of communication going on.
Very nice. Okay, you're going to go past me now. You're going to be heading toward the church again, and then turn back toward me again. Hold that. Hold that. That's really nice. Okay, now kill the motor. Turn back toward me. Gentle. Gentle.
Nice.
Are you going to clear the field?
Oh.
Add some power. Be the dog, but let's go around, set it up again. Climb up, go around and set the dog food.
Whew.
Kill the motor. Full flare, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down. Stand up, stand in.
Wow. Managed to do a good job. Who's the instructor on this one? Let's see. That's in Morgantown, Pennsylvania. Mini plane, MacPira Eden. Good, you got a lot of flights in Morgantown. Yeah, good job. Good first flight. Everything looked really well. A lot of instructor input on that one, which if it works out good, it works out good. Sometimes for students, it's better to just be direct and let them fly. But hey, you did it, and it looked safe, so congratulations, and thanks for sending it in. All right, next up, we got Lance. I know Lance. Lance lives not too far away from Brett Favre here. Brett Favre was a quarterback for the Packers. Looks like our video is a little lower resolution, but he flies in California, and he actually makes the stickers for PPG Supply. So thanks, Lance. And let's see what we have here for your first video. Looks like we already have a nice little finger on the lens here. Good, always just helping the framing. And the wing comes up. Lance is on the throttle. And he takes off. This looks like it's in Florida. Good. Pretty easy, good beach launch into a beautiful sunset. Right on. Well, thanks, Lance, for sending that one in. Looks like it was pretty non-eventful, which that makes a good first flight.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Kevin. You know me. Kevin can fly. My first time taking my first flight was right here, and you'll see it. I'll pop it up. Right at the North Plains glider port. I got myself a motor. I met up with my motor friends and went out and sent it. Hour of glory. It was beautiful. Couldn't have asked for more. Hope you guys had the same first experience, but my first experience had no blown launches, no blown landings, and a beautiful day with smooth air.
Next up is one of my first students, and this is Marc, and he is flying a 125 with the Velocity Edge Glider. Out at the airfield again. Here we go. Doing a forward launch. You can see how much wind there is there on the windsock. Glider up, under control. On the throttle. Once he gets onto the throttle, lifts off nicely. And that's Marc's wife, feeling slightly nervous about seeing his first flight. And here is the view from his helmet, so you can kind of see his perspective on it. Again, when you can see your shadow, it's great to be able to check out the direction. Move left underneath the wing. Onto the throttle. And at this point, alright, in this first flight, coming in from Eric Bengston. Looks like his first takeoff happened, must have been successfully, I take it. And now he's coming in for his first landing at a beautiful airfield. Looks like a great little airport setup here. Couple paramotors around. Another one in the sky up there. Out of the seat, coming in here. Can't tell the wing exactly, but coming in quick. One foot in front of the other. Nice. Good. Beautiful first flight, Eric. Came in smooth on the landing. Touchdown. Congratulations. Good first flight. All right, next up we have Dan Gaki from Wisconsin here. One of my students I train, and this is Dan's first flight. Did a reverse out at the airfield. Beautiful. He's got the core up before he gets on the throttle. Inflated nicely. Good, under control. Dan is a very good pilot. After training, good glider control. It's all about inflation, taxi, and liftoff. Good here, getting on it. Beautiful running. Ooh, sat down a little bit. Sat down a little bit again. Oh, he lifted off a couple times there. You can see my reaction. On first flights, it's always a bit exciting, but he's lifting off here. I think the key on this one is smooth, get onto that throttle, add a little brake pressure, and lift off. Number one thing on first flights I see a lot is people, they're a little hesitant to get on the throttle. So smooth on the throttle, and the next thing you're flying. Here we can see he's kicking himself a little bit, his legs around to get into the seat. And coming back around, comes all the way around here. Good. Dan Gaki's first flight. Nice one, and he's a good flying buddy now. Okay, next up we have Todd, who trained up here in Wisconsin, and here is his first flight out at the airfield.
Ready when you are.
I like to be far out in front of the students so they know right where to run to. Brings the glider up nicely. He's on a core. A little shaky here. And he's off. That was Todd's first takeoff right there. Good. We do a little recap of it right here. And let's watch him come in for a landing.
A little bit of brake pressure, just a tiny bit. Come in.
Here we go. Coming in nice and smooth. Flare. And a little bit of a butt landing here.
All right, buddy. Woo, all right, good one.
Always exciting. Oh, good. That's Todd's first flight. Todd Biesterveld up here in Wisconsin on a Velocity core with his 125. Always fun to share the excitement with the student on the first flight. Last but not least, I'm going to share my first flight, which was very exciting. After getting my gear, I did training by myself, learned a lot. I had my brother out here And this is back in 2016. There's my brother Chad. On my 4th attempt, the wing came up and I got onto the throttle. And it was in a park here, and I think I was actually launching slightly downwind. And my thought was, hey, let's take a right-hand turn here inside of the park so I wouldn't have to go by the trees. And at this point, I began getting very nervous because I was going straight towards a radio antenna tower. And at the last second, I thought, hey, maybe I better turn to the left here. Very exciting. Cleared the top of these trees. First flight, no radio communication. And lifting up over the top of the trees here, it was absolutely an incredible feeling. So that first flight, you want to have a wide open area. This was probably not ideal. And as I came back into the wind, like I said, took off downwind. Not much wind, but came back into the wind and began climbing. This is on an old Velocity Edge glider, 25 meter. And lifted up, and all of a sudden I'm sitting there going, I am pretty high up in the sky here. I had a pretty good idea of how to land from just reading and researching and watching videos and asking for input. But at this point, my heart was definitely racing. Very exciting here. We can kind of get into the end. My first flight was pretty short here, and I ended up flying out of this park quite a bit. Both my brothers on the ground there told me afterwards that it was a pretty intense and exciting moment, and that they were quite nervous when my brother got home. Eric, he got home and went directly to bed because it was so scary. So super safe glider, came in, hooked in a big left turn here. I finally figured out pull and brake and weight shift, and I'm on the throttle. Not very smooth. It's like, sounds like I'm on a snowmobile here. Nearly missed this little tree as I came in. Never killed the engine, which is definitely a good idea on your first flights. Every flight to kill the engine. Not quite sure what to do. Was coming in pretty quick here. Got on the gas as I landed. Not ideal. And sort of crash landed. That was my reaction to my first flight. So along with everybody's, you know, it's very exciting. And there's my brother to come in, give me a high five for support at the end. That was my introduction to the sport. Since then, got a lot of training and have flown about another 280 flights. But this was my first flight here. Everybody was quite excited, myself included. I don't think I got up off the ground for a while. Anyway, that was my first flight. Glad to share, and I'm glad it worked out all right. So that's it. Thank you to everybody for sending in the videos. Here it's 5 o'clock in the morning. Kevin, Corey, Robert, and I are all going out flying this morning. Beautiful conditions for a cross country. So thank you to everybody for sharing your first ever solo flights. It's super exciting to kind of see the beginning of the adventures and then to see where it's taken you over the years. Some people have been flying for only a couple months and some people have been flying for decades. So it's super awesome. Thank you so much again. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to my channel and all the other pilots on here too. Go ahead, support them, subscribe to their channel as well. All right, time to pack up the gear and get flying, and we will see you guys in the next video. See you later.